And here we are now, as promised, Shawn Estrada, the pride of East Los Angeles. And here he is. He's back with us, and bigger and better, and as they would say, more improved, gaining the confidence, gaining the maturity of a professional boxer. And it shows in his unbeaten record. Shawn has had a number of fights, and he's always won in a very, very quick manner. We're waiting for Shawn to really go with those 4 to 5, those 6, 7, 8 rounds, so we can really, really appreciate his talents. But Shawn, welcome back, my friend.
Good to be back. Pleasure to be back here. And
good to see you.
Good. I mean, what would you start off with? We've just been busy.
Yes.
I mean, this whole year just, we went through a little rough, 7 months trying to get my hand healed. Now we got 2 fights out of the way. Yeah. And we're looking healthy. I mean, we got a schedule of fights coming up, charity events, and we're just busy this year.
Okay.
And this year.
And as a person of your stature in the boxing community and in our own regular community on a day-to-day basis, Shawn, you're looked up as a role model to many, many people, and now you're in very, very good position to give back, and your heart is just continues to really be a passionate symbol of what you can really do with your life, and we thank you for doing that. I appreciate
it's all appreciation. It's just all giving back. Like when I was a youngster, when I was training in East LA or anywhere in the gym when I was a kid, I just love when boxers just come coming out of their time, of their busy schedules, and coming talking to us, showing us how to hit the bags and like that. And that to me meant a lot to me. So just for me to go and showing up at little small events, I don't know if they're small or big or not, just showing that, putting a smile on a kid's face, that makes my day. So I'm doing my job when I do that. So I feel happy when I do that.
Okay, and now getting back to what you do for a living as a professional boxer, still with the Goose and Tudor.
Goose and Tudor.
They're still keeping you and helping you and developing you and growing you as a fighter that's going to make his own mark in due time. But let's talk now about that calendar that's coming up in terms of the fights, and then we're going to come back and talk about your charity activity.
Okay.
Because everybody wants to know, when's Shawn next fight? So here we go, right off the bat. Very quickly, October 8th?
Yeah, October 8th is coming up. It's going to be in Tachi Palace in Lemoore, California. Okay. I mean, it's in a month and a half, so if you can get out there, or it's gonna be on TV on ESPN, so catch it on there if you can't get out there. But I mean, like I said, it's training hard for that fight. It's in the month, so I'm ready for it. Okay. Then we got first of Saturday, November of Nokia. Then we got that one, real quick fight too, back to back. Then we got HBO. We got November 20th, the Paul William and Sergio Martinez fight. Then after that, that's on HBO, right? Because that's on HBO. People can be able to see HBO. So yeah, everybody's gonna see me on action on that one. Absolutely. So we got December. We all been waiting for the Andre Ward and the Durrell fight. So it's in December 19th, I think. It's gonna be in Mandalay Bay or it's gonna be held in Vegas sometime. But this end of the year, we're busy. I'm fighting. I'm in shape, living that healthy life, and all my viewers out there, Shawn Estrada is going to be a busy monster this year. So look out for me, though. And it's by staying tuned to EastLASportsScene.com, and of course your own website. You want to give that out as well? Yeah, Shawn, all my updates are updated through my website, ShawnEstrada.com, or you can Twitter me if you want, or you can Facebook me, MySpace me. I'm all over the internet, so it's not that hard to find me. So you're gonna find me if you want to find me. You're gonna find me. So I'll just go on my website, keep you updated, and I'm gonna be a busy man this year. So back to the charity events and stuff like that. Yes. I mean, Walter Sarnoy, we just did a charity event, Life Changing Lives. It was a great event. We got to interact with the breast, the cancer treatments and stuff like that, and the wounded warriors. Yes. And so, I mean, it was a spectacular. Because my grandfather was in World War II, and I know what they're talking about, and I know where they're coming from and stuff like that. So it was a good event. And I'm glad to be a part of. Now, also, I think wasn't that headed up that charity event by Apollo Ono? Oh man, right? Yeah, Apollo Ono, man, he's something else, man. And we did a standoff, a stare down. So he's a good friend. He's a good person. If you ever meet him, Apollo Ono was a good person, and He's a good buddy of
Well,
ours.
those are very special moments, Shawn, because you guys can certainly share the very unique distinction of being Olympians. He was a Winter Olympian, and you were a Summer Olympian. So right then and there,
We got a lot of similarities together. So
good connection.
Yeah, we do, definitely do, and
Okay.
can't wait to see him again. He's a good guy.
Now, let's talk about also the camp, this situation where Walter and there's and you also are working, of course, with Yanni.
Yanni Perez, the world champion. I mean, when we go in, of course, the head honcho, we call him Danny Zamora. He's rough on us, but you know, it's a good vibe when we're up in the gym and we got Yanni Perez, the world champion, like we said. I mean, just by working with the world champion, it says I love it, man. It gives us energy, and we follow we eat pieces and bits of all his teaching and stuff. So that's a good ups. And then we got Walter Sarnoy. Then we got the Thai Olympian coming. Yeah. Then we got the super middleweight Ambrado. So. I mean, we got a lot of work in there. If anybody needs to get work, you can come in our gym. There's a lot of roosters in there, so there's no pigeons in there. So if you want to come get work, you get work. But it's a good vibe in there. I mean, when a lot of people that never been in a boxing gym and when they walk into this gym, it's like, man, there's a lot. It's like professional in this gym. So a lot of people like coming into the gym, checking this out, and feeling the good vibes in there. We're all pros.
And the gym is located in Santa Fe Springs.
Santa Fe Springs.
Okay.
It's open Monday through Saturday. So if you want to come check us out, come check us out.
Okay.
So,
And the workouts are open to the public too?
Open to the public. So
wonderful.
You guys get a chance to train with us.
Now let's talk about a new aspect of Shawn Estrada, the team, because Enraged.
Enraged, man. Enraged. Man, Shawn, yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I mean, my last fight, we just came across it with Enraged. I mean, before, it was like days and hours, you put it, before I was in a fight. We just got in contact. They came, and we talked, and now that they're on my team now. So it's good. It's a good thing that, you know, I love the product and the equipment they have, and the team that they bring and we bring together. It just mixed.
And it's going to be very good, because we're going to meet the owner, Mr. Eli Pere here. He's kind enough to be with Team Estrada tonight, and we certainly have the entire, I want to say, the training staff and production staff is really helping Team Estrada move forward. Now, Shawn, let's talk about the state of Southern California boxing for our kids, for the Chicano kids and Mexicano kids, Latino kids, or other kids training here, like at either Resurrection, Oscar de la Hoya, wherever those sites are. Your assessment, how are we doing for that next movement of young boxers coming up?
I think anybody that comes out of Southern California generally, it develops athletes, you know what I'm saying? So in the boxing aspect, I think I came out of it, Walter came out of it. I mean, a lot of athletes came out of it. I think it's good. It's generating really good, and the competition over here is crazy. It's every day, every Saturday they have nonstop fights. So I mean, great athletes all the time. So I'm looking at 2012 London. There's going to be one athlete or two athletes that are going to be from California.
Okay. This is where we wanted to go with that. Who would be the next Shawn Estradas that are going to be getting in that line to represent the United States of America?
Well, I was hoping Frankie Gomez, but he turned pro. But I mean, there's going to be, I think there's going to be one from East LA, another one, because East LA generates a lot of athletes, and especially when it comes to boxing, it's like our card game. It's our game. So there's going to be one in East LA that's going to be ripping it up, and just count on it.
Okay. Now, Shawn, we have watched you from your first fight, and you've had a total of how many now?
I have 8 fights, 8 knockouts.
And they've all gone by in a blur. We haven't really seen, as they say, have you be pushed to your limits yet. Your training camp, are you looking to see that opponent come very soon to give you that big test?
Well, I'm always on the, like I said, I train for every fight. I go in the ring like a championship fight. I train. I put in my hours in the gym.
Yes.
I train sometimes 3 times a day. I'm just, you know, I'm patient. You know, I'm ready for 12, 15 rounds. It doesn't matter. But I'm just trained. I'm 95% mentally focused, and the rest physically.
Okay.
I'm focused. So, I mean, when it comes, it comes.
And it's still going to be in the same weight class. You'll be
Same weight class. I'm campaigning at super middleweight and middleweight.
Okay.
So those are the 2 weight classes I'm gonna play around with and then have fun with it. You know.
All right.
So
okay, let's review very quickly. Just within a month or so, October 8th, and ESPN, and it's going to be the main event.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
and then we said November 7th, Nokia Theater right here. Nokia seems to be attracting a lot of good boxing matches and boxing programs, so let's hope that can continue, and then from there, hopefully get into the Staples Center.
right.
Because they need to utilize Staples Center for more local boxing.
Yeah, you know they really do, and catch. You know, there's a good fight coming up this Saturday coming up. Sergio Mora and Shane Mosley. You know, I'm supporting Sergio Mora because he's kind of in our backyard, Montebello, and just hope he wins. You know,
that's coming up. So keep your eye on that. And then we continue back November 20th. You go on the East Coast, Atlantic City, and that's going to be also a televised with HBO, right?
Yeah, Paul Williams. So
all right.
Make sure
and
catch it.
And then December 4th, or in that time frame, Mandalay Bay.
Mandalay Bay, here we go. So we're ready. We're ready to rockin'.
Okay, Shawn Estrada, our Olympic champion, our Olympic representative on the 2008 Olympic team that went to Beijing.
Yeah.
You have certainly cut a path for yourself now into the world of professional boxing. We're going to continue to follow you. But, Shawn, as I always do, I give you the last word to give those words to our viewers and la comunidad, and however you'd like to convey your thoughts. I
just want to say thank you to East LA Sports Scenes for having me here, and Yanni Perez and Nan and Walter, and just shout outs to Enraged Clothing and Hector Aguilar, Cristobal, just all my Team Estrada. We're growing as a big empire. Thanks to all my fans on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and if you need to check me out, go on ShawnEstrada.com. You see it right here. So, and I brought a little something for you, Rico, because you supported me. I'm gonna support you right back. A little gift for me. So I'm gonna get a signed autograph from Shawn Estrada. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay, I appreciate that, Shawn.
And
I got
to. Just for you, man. You know, thanking you for letting us come up on your show and letting us do what we got to do as fighters. So there you go.
Woo. Shawn Estrada, 2008 Olympian. There he is. #1 in our hearts, #1 on your program. Always support Shawn Estrada for everything he's done here in his young life, and he's going to continue to do more. Shawn,
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, man. Thank you for inviting us here, and just keep updated with my fights, and thank you all to all my fans, everybody.
Okay.
East LA, I love you.
Muchísimas gracias. Las palabras de Shawn Estrada. He's a champion in our hearts and will always be. We're going to come right back here with Mr. Eli Perea. We're going to talk a little bit more about Enraged Clothing. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We're going to finish up very strong.